Hey, hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to this edition of the Daily Divine. It's Astro Tea Time, but we're going to do things a little different here today, as we often do. I just follow the clues. Anywho, I like to say that. Um, my name's lisalyle, and this is my channel here on YouTube. We're going to get the Palo Santo going. I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little bit out of sorts today. My heart and mind is with the dear sister of my heart who has embarked upon a new adventure today, and I'm just with her. So, yeah, we're going to see if we can make this a quick one, and then I can go to work. It's Friday in my world. So anyway, at this time, I'd like to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, with the intention of supporting miraculous healing and the experience of heaven on earth for each and every one of us in this lifetime. And heaven is going to look different for each of us. And that's the beauty of it. In heaven, everything coexists in harmony. Everything understands the interconnectedness of all beings, and that all beings have their space and place in this world. And we are truly meant to take our space, to take up space in this world. We're not here to be placeholders. So, how are y'all doing? If I'm here by myself today, it may be even quicker than I had imagined. So, yeah, we've got some messages came through yesterday when I was at work in the fish tank, if you will. So yeah, we're a day away. All right, so we're a month away from 11/11. And how are things unfolding for you? Have they panned out? Is it time for a new direction, perhaps a new vision? It's really important because tomorrow's going to be 12/12. Even though you and I know it's like the 10th month, right? This is the 12th month of the Gregorian year. So each month of the Gregorian year has these really potent, powerful days that we can call like portal days. But the truth is that we're the portal. We've always been the portal. So with 12/12 going to be tomorrow, it feels like this is a time again, reflection, like continually on our journey, we're called to just let stuff go. We are called to release and let go. And we are really being called at this time to not invest our energy, not invest in places and spaces that aren't interested in investing in us. And so it feels that there is, as we today, the 11th, or whenever you're finding this, that for some of us, there may be just the need to let go so that, the true seeds can grow, so that what is truly meant for us may appear in our experience. It was an interesting message that came through yesterday, and it started with to be an angel in the devil's world, LOL. Love, only love, pure and true will do. So, we may feel like we may feel as if we're not made for this world or not cut out for whatever our task or role is in this life. And the truth is, we wouldn't be here if that were the case. So if you feel like you're an angel in a world full of devils, dirt devils, blow them away. Blow them away. And most of the dirt devils or the tumbleweeds are the things that roll over and over and over in our mind. Learning is always the expansive curve of love eternal. So, and as I was writing that yesterday, I was really feeling the the spiraling energy, right? Because we're always on this learning curve, and the learning curve is a part of the spiral. And we are here in service to a love that is eternal, not the temporary, fleeting love, the moments of instant gratification and all of that kind of stuff that, are they, what's present for you in your life today? Love is always the way. And the only way we truly discover and rediscover and uncover true love is by the journey within that removes all obstacles in our way that have blocked us from the experience of true love. 555. And true love will require us to make some massive changes in our life. Real love works like that. It's not going to ask us to compromise ourselves. It's not going to ask us to demoralize ourselves. It's not going to ask us to compromise our integrity or anything like that. Real love in partnership will not ask us to change anything. Will create a space that allows us to be exactly who we are moment to moment. And we are ever changing, right? We're these organic beings that are constantly changing as the wind blows, as the sun shines, as, as whatever, as the clock ticks by. We're always changing. And the message that came at the bottom here, so this message came at 7:44. So I'll read it again. To be an angel in the devil's world, LOL, love, only love, pure and true, will do. Learning is always the expansive curve of love eternal. And then at 9:44, this little ditty came in. God's will guides, exert your free will in service to the divine. The sacred heart beats within you. So God's will of the divine and free will choice resides in the same space. And it's our solar plexus again. Oh, it's always the solar plexus, the second brain. And, trust your gut instincts. The gut knows, the gut guides. So God is always guiding us, or source, creator, the universe, whatever you want to call this, our higher selves, is always guiding us. It's up to us. We are like it's like Morse code. God speaks in Morse code, sends signs, numbers, messengers, whether they're the winged ones, the trees, all of this. There's all kinds of guidance. It's up to you to figure out how the universe speaks to you. I'm just giving you a few little clues of how that energy works with me. And so when God guides us, it's up to us in our solar plexus to exert free will. And yet, if we're governed by the ego, the mind, we are, when we exert free will, it's going to be like imposing our will on others. It's going to be domineering. It's going to be aggressive. God's will for us is the experience of divine love, the experience of whatever it looks like for you, heaven on earth, the experience of joy. And I was reflecting on that yesterday as the child, because I was thinking back to in the messages yesterday, something came through and I'm like, I'm not quite sure where the disconnect happened for us. And I said, even in my own life, I'm not quite sure where the disconnect. I'm pretty convinced now, after reflecting as I do, that it probably happened for most of us between birth and 7. Because I was thinking back to the child, little Lisa here. She was about 3. I was 3 here. And I was thinking back to that little girl. And I remember, because I can remember some stories that, the family shared. And one in particular. And the child, what I remembered, what I recall, what I realized is that the child, innocent and pure, in this space of eternal love that is pure and true, is in the moment, is in the joy of the moment, and not thinking about 10:10 there on the clock. Lovely. Um, that makes me smile. I like that number. um, so the child will be in the joy of the moment. And for me, what I recall is a story. It was a gathering at this home. It was this home that we lived in East York, when the family was still together. And there was an event at the house. It was in the summer, so it may have been my birthday or something. And my mom had prepared strawberries for strawberry shortcake. So back in the day, they used to slice the strawberries and like put sugar on them and put them in the fridge and whatever until you were ready to make your strawberry shortcake. So I guess me, little Lisa, in her cute little white romper, told them I needed to go into the house for something. And I guess what I did is I proceeded to open the fridge and I sat and ate that whole bowl of strawberries. Like the juice running down my face. It was all over me. I was all dressed in white. And, I sat there and I ate these strawberries and the evidence was all over me. And so then I went outside. I guess I went outside and they were like, "Oh, Lisa, what have you been doing?" And I was like, "Nothing, nothing. I wasn't doing anything," because I guess now somewhere in there, that child, perhaps the tone or whatever it was, the child felt like maybe they might be in trouble now. So I was like, "Nothing." And they're like, "Did you have any strawberries, Lisa?" No, like clearly it was all over me. I had the strawberries. I left one slice in the bowl. I ate the rest of the strawberries. There was no strawberry shortcake for anyone. Little Lisa was in the moment and just devouring those strawberries. And then after that moment had passed, felt perhaps that she was in trouble for eating the strawberries. 12-12 there. So I'm not sure where I shared that story, except just to say that the child is always in the moment. The child is very present, 12-21, in joy. And so that's where the child guides us back to be. And that's also where God or creator source would like us to be, in that joy place. And we spend too much time, I guess we just spend too much time in the mind. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. And then just a little doodle on the back as I do. Love grows as the seed in your heart. And so may we all have the willingness and will we all be courageous to exert free will? Because remember, God's will guides all the time. Exert your free will in your life, in service to the divine. Where God guides is in service to the divine. And even if that is guiding you to, a new group of friends, a new workplace, a new partner, it's all divinely orchestrated. If you're following the clues, if you're paying attention, you will know and feel in your gut what is divine truth. Right? I don't know. I do. So we're going to I didn't write anything about the astrology. I can't focus. There's a lot going on. As usual, there's a lot going on. And yeah, like I said, I'm kind of like just in a space with my sweet little sis, Lisa. The Lisas are going to be separated for a while. At the entity of Lisas in the job space is not going to be the same for quite some time. Yet it's important to remember. It's important for me. It's important for you to remember we are the conduit of the divine. Amanita. I'm going to, I will share some of the guidebook messages. So because I didn't do the astrology, I thought I would bring the herbal astrology oracle to find some herbal medicine that may be supportive to us at this time. And perhaps working in partnership with what would be called more traditional medicine is herbal medicine, plant medicine is traditional. What we have now is conventional or convenient medicine, because the medical establishment does not really want to address the underlying um, conditions or issues. And I'm not knocking conventional medicine. It's just to the exclusion of all else, it's problematic. And we don't really view ourselves anymore as the greatest technology, the greatest, yeah, the greatest technology, and God, source, the great physician. So as I'm connecting with this, I'm really feeling like, of course, connected to the elementals. But look at that big stag in the back, or is it a moose? Anyways, it's divine masculine, and I love to see it here. And this just feels very whimsical. And then we can see we've got the guy playing the ukulele by the fire. We've got the wizard there, and we've got like the little flute player. Like, this is so great. This is my version of like heaven on earth, right? Just playing in the elements. It's so sweet. I'm getting warm here. Why is that? Why is that? And this is a number 6 card, the choice point. I sound like a broken record. People are going to be like, God, that woman is like, did she ever stop with this like 6 point, the lover's energy? Well, perhaps one day I will, but it keeps coming up. What am I going to do? I'm just the conduit. And so are you. And so are you paying attention to the clues? Are you listening? Bob Bob and Santa, trust. Aw, that's so beautiful. I could cry. They're saying the bottom card, so I'll take it while I hold the tears back from my eyes. Um, trust your heart. Look at, and this is from where our medicine flows, and that's like the structures of DNA, and it's like new structures coming online, new strands of DNA being activated at this time, particularly for those of you who are here, because you are the medicine people, you are the healers, you are the ones that came to pour your medicine into yourself and your experience, and then to share your gifts with the world. We don't have to explain it. We don't have to explain. Um, we just have to be the embodiment of what we know. And then I guess the vision of the divine will be evident and shown. And oh man, that feels so beautiful. That on the side, it looks like the combo of a stopwatch, a compass, the wheel of fortune, and a dream catcher. Oh, and then I just saw the little hummingbird. Like, this is trust that you were born for joy. Trust that everything that you've experienced and overcome has not been in vain. You have not been forgotten. Only in those moments when you forgot yourself. And then I see the whale up there in the clouds, and it's like the soul song. We're here to sing our songs of healing into the world. Not necessarily, I was saying, I think yesterday I said something like, oh, I can't wait for us all to sit around a fire and share our stories of, and it's more like share our song, our healing song. Hey, Kiva, welcome, sis. Welcome to the new substitute teacher. How are you doing? Oh, so nice to have you here. Mhm. It's like the chord has been struck. It's not really about, maybe we don't have to share stories. Maybe it's just about singing our healing song into the world. That's it. The song of the soul. I mean, I've been so soulful these days. In the fishbowl yesterday, it's so great. It's just me in there, and I can have my music going. Oh, and then we had a fire alarm. I'm in there singing and in my own little world. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, is that an alarm? Is that an alarm going off? And then I looked up and I could see the lights, and I'm like, oh, geez, it is. We got to go out. So, it's just, can we be in that space of in our own soul, like just really enjoying? And I'm seeing that looks like a compass over there, doesn't it? And the heart is right in the middle. And this is where the new activation, and then I'm seeing this, and this is almost like a version of the higher self of this goddess over here, guiding and coming into the experience. It just feels like this is a very magical, mystical time. And there's a lot of, because we're the ones that carry divine intelligence, right? And we are the ones that bring the divine intelligence. We were told that we're the seeds of divine intelligence here to liberate ourselves so that we can fulfill the soul mission as divine justice is being served. And we got that message multiple times. Is there a bunny on the card? Let's look. My eyes don't work like they used to. Is there a bunny? Oh, maybe in the other one? I don't see a bunny there. We did have a bunny this week, though, and that was about fertility, right? Did we have, or we had the energy of the bunny this week with the fertility card, which I moved some of the cards. There was just too many here. Oh, you took the brown part as a bunny. And then here, I'm going to read the little magical medicine of these, but let's see what that other card was that they asked me to take. Oh my God. Mitragenia. They are lovely cards. I don't use them often, and clearly there's a lot of herbs I don't know how to pronounce. But look, this is again, on Earth, we are birthing our cosmic dreams here on Earth. Dragonflies always appear to me as like the ancient wise ones, like messengers from another dimension, really, because like they're so prehistoric looking, aren't they? And then look, we came to Earth to seed our divine intelligence as the seed of divine intelligence to open up from the heart space. Well, and our mind too, but a lot of people think if they open their mind, their brains are going to fall out. That might be good in some cases. I just joke. I'm not making fun of anyone. Actually, I am. I'm making fun of everyone. That's how we heal. That's what we're here for. If we can bring humor to the situation that helps people lighten up, I mean, or pisses them off so much that they actually have to do something about things. But yeah, your brain won't fall out if you open your mind. But this is the chariot energy again. And we have the ability, we are the sacred geometry here on Earth to transcend time and space by ending the trance in the experience and liberating ourselves through the journey of healing. And the 7 is the movement, the chariot, rolling, rolling, rolling. 2332 there, divine masculine energy. It's like you are enough. You're good enough. You're worthy. You're deserving of all that your heart desires. You're worthy and deserving of wishes and dreams coming true. You would not see a vision if it was not a vision meant for you. That's true. That's what I do here, is just share the truth. And then they're like, oh, wow, how does she know it's true? I don't know. Feel it, right? It's a feeling. More than a feeling. Yeah, I'm not really feeling like, oh, look, I opened it right up to the page of the conduit. So here is what this message, the magical properties are: the conduit, the channel, the bridger of realities. How about heaven to earth, folks? Heaven to earth. Please. Pretty please. Connection to higher power, celebration, coming home, family, awakening. Aw, that's so sweet. The astrological rulers here are Neptune, Pluto, and Mercury. So we'll just read a little bit about this. Commonly known as fly agaric or fly amanita, this plant has been used in folk medicine since at least 6000 BCE, making it one of the earliest recorded entheogens. Hallucinogenic. Oh, it's a hallucinogenic. Remember we were talking about that yesterday? Um, a hallucinogenic plant medicine used for religious and shamanic purposes. In Central Europe, folk traditions, fly agaric is perceived as a gateway to the world of nymphs, fairies, dwarfs, hobgoblins. In almost every tradition, it is connected to the afterworld and to a deepening of, get this, sexuality. It's not like we're all going to go out and find Amanita and have some hallucinogenic experience. I don't know. Do you know where to get it? I'm just teasing everyone. I'm just teasing. So it's mostly found in Siberia. That's where we get it. Siberia and Central Asia. Okay, so that's all the guidance here. Your channel is open. Earth spirits. Okay, your channel is open. Earth spirits celebrate you as you come to one of your homes. You feel one with nature and all her offspring, your extended family. You can clearly see through the veil, and your gift of profound insight is now at hand. You are here to be a bridge for the children of the earth, a conduit of safety and healing energy. That's so special. And for the newer generations, embody the medicine of children, laugh, sing, play, spread joy in the world, regardless of your age. If you feel disconnected, breathe. Focus on releasing old breath by emptying your lungs with long exhales. Explore by connecting to nature's cycles and co-create with your chosen family to regain a sense of belonging. That is really beautiful. Hobgoblins, you like that? That was really beautiful. And as I was reading that, hi, Angel Guides 111. Yeah, this is medicinal herbs. Yeah, this is the guide. This is the deck that I got that I'm using. But as I was reading that, and when I was guided to place my hands in the high heart area, there was like a vibration shift going on in there. And remember, we had this earlier in the week on Sunday to start the week, the shifting universes and all this justice energy, all this healing energy, and heaven on earth, the harmony, the yin and the yang. It's all here. Like it's all here for us. So let's see what the Bobbin Sana, the message of this card is. Trust, self-love, heart retrieval, ultimate state of receivership, gratitude, receptivity, and compassion. The moon and Neptune are the guides. And where was that card? Here, from earlier in the week. Right to love and be loved. Self-love, heart retrieval, ultimate state of receivership, gratitude, receptivity, and compassion. So everything is Yeah, that's what we got earlier in the week. Opening the heart, light language, star children, healing, the divine feminine, cities of light, divine intelligence, miracles, liberation, enchantment, intimacy, seed of the heart, spread your wings, heart chakra, healing begins, heaven and earth, harmony, yin and yang, vibrational birthing, voice, caretaker, simplicity, and a change of mind. Like this, and because we allow the sacred heart that beats inside to guide. This is a powerful message because it's the same visual as on the back of the cards. This is how powerful we are. And so trust your sweet, beautiful heart. And this is about the deeply creative feminine spirit. That's what this medicine is. Babasana is often prescribed by a healer to heal wounds from childhood, for soul retrieval, or to heal a stunted soul that left fragments of itself in a painful past. We must call all the fragments of our soul back, beautiful souls. And it says the medicine is like that of whale and hummingbirds, the joyous record keepers of the sacred that assist us in accessing the reservoirs of the cosmic heart. It's reminding us to pay close attention to the messages encoded in dreams, synchronicities, and symbols that surround you right now. Through those doorways, you can further explore the great mystery of your heart's desire. If you're catching this before 12/12 or on 12/12, make something special today. Make ceremony, make love, make connections, make the phone call, make the brew, you are the medicine. The portal is you, and the potential for you is unlimited when you're honoring the call of the soul's love. Kiva, I'll just leave that there for you, but since you mentioned it in the comments here. Yeah, write a love letter to yourself. Write a love letter to your beloved. I don't know, do something. Make it tangible, make it real. It's a part of the sacred deal, and you're the seal here to open. So, number 34, and then we'll get a couple of Queen of the Sun cards, and then we're out of here. Oh my gosh. Subconscious healing, synchronizing inner and outer worlds. Make it real, shapeshifters. Make it real. Shapeshifting, time travel, transcendence of illusion, right? Transcendence of illusion. And when balanced, this represents our ability to shapeshift and adapt across realities. Like Dragonfly, it grants us access to power and the power to break through the illusionary facade that we accept as reality, providing us the freedom from pain in order to break through limiting illusions. What's this video called? We are the portals, unlimited potential. I don't know. Tell me, what's this video called? I just go in the moment, and then it was like the portal of unlimited potential is you. Love eternal. That's what it's called, right? And that's what this card is saying. Geesh, everyone. Like, do we need to be like, does a brick need to knock us in the head? When I was young, my sister and I had these foam bricks my mom bought us one year for, I think it was Christmas, so that we could beat each other up with the foam bricks instead of actually beating each other up, I guess. Don't know. Anyways, it's like a pillow fight. Maybe we need a good pillow fight. I'd go for a pillow fight. Oh yeah, would I ever? Dragonfly helps us to initiate subconscious healing from the trauma experienced from endless cycles of pain and suffering. Dragonfly medicine invites us to seek out the parts of our habits that have gone unchanged, unnoticed, and stagnant. Ask yourself, have I tended to the changes? Have I been wanting to make? Don't get lost in the labyrinth of self doubt. And that would be a big message at this time because, we may be feeling like, what's it all for? What's it all for? Like, what's the point of it? Well, the point is to return to love. The point is to fulfill your mission. The point is to hold your sacred vision, to learn how to trust yourself more, to learn to trust the divine more so you can become the clear conduit of the divine. Aw, I can't wait. And we got the 42 again. So the first card out of this deck is the first card out of that deck. What am I going to say? Make a choice, lover. Make a choice. Make a choice for love. This is the choice for love. 6 is the choice for love. I choose love. Right? What are you going to choose? Reciprocity is what. And this is about photosynthesis, the magic, the transformation in the moment. This is all about healing. Look at the color and all those unlimited drops of potential that come in from the divine, our love seated here just to shine and flourish and grow. And oh my gosh, the mossy, is there such a thing as a mossy meadow? If there was, that would be one of the components of my heaven, a mossy meadow. And it's like, I just heard moving on from the ghetto of thoughts. They said these two cards. Wow. Wow. We got the Queen of the Moon there, or the Queen of the Sun there. Yeah, the Queen of the Sun. Number 12. Number 12. 12, 12. That's tomorrow, kiddies. Make your move. You've been given all the clues. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to harness your power? Yes, reciprocity is a beautiful and rare thing. I was touched by that experience, in life with the hand of the divine and the gift of Frank for a very limited period of time. And, what a gift. What a gift. And, it's not being touched since. And, I hope that it is. I hope that it is. I guess it is in friendships. And even there, some are not quite like that. But that's okay because we're coming into our power, right? We've got the Queen of the Sun. The power is in your hands, kiddies. Look how gorgeous she is. That is powerful. Powerful right there. And the fact that we got 12-12, and I said tomorrow's 12-12. We've just traversed the month from 11-11 to 12-11. The bold moves I make haven't yet panned out as I had hoped. I still keep the faith, though. And I think that's the biggest message here, is to keep the faith. The unexpected. This is the 40, the 4, the Emperor, the boss energy. The Emperor goes for what they want, ruled by Aries, ruled by the Emperor is the sign of Aries, ruled by Mars, fiery, passionate. And I love that this energy, well, because it's the Queen of the Sun oracle, but I love that. So this is the deck here. And she's the cover. We got her. So again, amplifying the power with this one, right? The Sacred Heart, amplifying the power. And this is the building blocks, the getting what we want, going for what we want, not holding ourselves back. Why would we? Well, fear. But then if that's where you're at, then keep healing. There's more you got to do. So let's see what the message is here. And then we are going to go. Yes, we must keep the faith. The message here is enter into equal partnerships. Build your teamwork. While some of us like to run the solo, few of us can live completely independently. So choose well. Choose generosity over meanness. Look at where you can enter into service, but not servitude. I mean, really? Yeah, so synchronistic. I know, Kiva. Thank you for saying that. It's like I'm getting so much confirmation. If it wasn't for my coming here and sharing with all of you as I follow the clues in my own life, I come here and the clues are 40. Oh, it's jumped that. That's funny because I was watching, it was going to be 40004 and it jumped from 3 to 5. We can't skip steps. We've taken all the steps, and that's speaking to me of some, the unwillingness of some to make the actual changes that are sustainable, that are going to, that are, yeah, sustainable long term. Yeah, that's so odd, eh? But this is where we're at. And I come here and pull cards and I receive confirmation. Like Lisa, it's almost like the God or source, my team, my higher self is saying, look, you are a clear channel. And I've hesitated for a lot of years to refer to myself as a channel. Because, you know, sometimes channels are not plugged in direct to source. We are here on this channel. We are definitely plugged in direct to source. That's the main, years and years ago, probably 30 years ago, the message came that I'm to go direct to source, direct to God. You know, you can call that whatever you want. Ultimately, we all originate from the same one. So let's see what the Queen of the Sun, I mean, this is going to be a powerful message. Let's see what her little oracle message to us is. And it is this: our power comes from our core self. We are sovereign over our own self, body, mind, and spirit. We should know ourselves in order to build practical authenticity. Do not bother yourself in other people's drama. Lead ethically. Yeah, ethically, integrally, right? Sustainably. We are the authentic intelligence, the divine intelligence coming online at this time. Giddy up, Freedom Horse, giddy up. I'm just hearing like the little galloping of horses. You know, I'll sit like sideways like a lady on the horse on horseback. You know, that's just kind of where I feel these days. It's like stepping into, you know, our divine royalty. It's been a long time coming. A long time coming in the acceptance and honoring of that. So this card, the message is the unexpected. We cannot predict everything all the time. Hardly. We may know, we can't predict when it comes to the timing and stuff. So random. We cannot control everyone, and to think we can is misguided. Who guides? What was the message that came through in my little doodly doops last night? God's will guides. Exert free will in service to the divine. The sacred heart beats within you. Mystery can be wonderful and a catalyst. We should prepare for the unexpected. It is okay to say, I don't know. Exercise flexibility. Well, we're deeply rooted, and so we go with the winds of change, right? We do. You know, if the door that you tapped upon is not opening for you, then perhaps it's not the door for you. There's another. Go try another door. Go. I mean, first you actually have to accept that you've initiated. Focus on your heart's desire. Number 4 again. My heart's desire. Oh my gosh, stop. Focus on your heart's desire. What is it that you 4422 there? So 3 4s. Yeah. I don't even know. I think I'm done. I think I'm done here. Focus on your heart's desire. Oh yeah, we are the initiates, right? We're the spiritual initiates. We've we've leveled up, and so it's time to walk across the stage or step over the threshold. And perhaps that's between today and tomorrow, like if you're catching this real time, because tomorrow's 12/12, right? We've had multiple 12s, at least two of them here on the table, um, today or this week, right? 12/12. That's our power. We are chock full of unlimited potential. And although life may have felt like nails grinding down the chalkboard, it's up to us that to, to stop, full stop, and to focus solely on our heart and cultivating from this space divine grace. With that being said, beautiful souls, I see you. I feel you. Hey, Brandy, welcome. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Brandy, Kiva, and Angel Guides 111. I like that. Making a wish. We are the magicians and the alchemists and the high priests and priestess. We're powerful people. That's who I roll with. And so, that's how I know who you are. So I see you. I feel you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for showing up. We'll be back here tomorrow, probably around this time, 12/12, unless I get some strong guidance to come live tomorrow night. I will be here live tomorrow during the afternoon once again. Until then, everyone, get out there and tap into the unlimited potential that is you and the essence of unconditional love. Kiva, you are awesome. You're so good for me. Thank you so, so much. I love you, and you are very welcome. And if you're catching this on the replay and you've made it this far and something resonates, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. I really do appreciate your pouring into my cup at this time. Kiva, I'm grateful for that love you send my way always. And if everyone could just say a little, surround my little sis Lisa in, God's bubble of miraculous healing. And that would be great. I would really appreciate that. So I see you. I feel you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for showing up and pouring into my cup. Perhaps something here has been a delightful drop in yours. Until next time, everyone, take good care.